Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. This is episode 100, so thanks everyone for following along, for liking, subscribing, viewing, commenting, all that good stuff. It is absolutely amazing. But yeah, last episode we left off, we're going to get straight into it all. We left off with, there was an illness, pandemic, we've got through that. We now have a lot of buses that need to go in back, so I've actually sent off a few to go back already. Out of both depots, because both depots are now full, even though it says there's two spaces left. No, there's two buses that have gone to be recalled. It's a massive bus recall, and we are quite a lot in debt right now. And yeah, we're just gonna go straight out into the world because a new bus route has started today. Now I've added a load of bus routes in. They're starting on the weekend, hopefully for Monday, because we need to get a new depot. I already know where the new depot's going to go, but one bus route started today. We're going to pause it so I can show you the new bus routes and a bus route that has started today. So to start off with, we've got the G1, which is from the docks area down to this area over here. We've got the H1, which is going up to here, which is not bad. Good to add that one. Got the G2 going from the same area but up to here, so I've offset it, so I think they're every 25 minutes for both the G1 and the G2. I've kind of split them so they're every 12-ish minutes, so the G1 during the day, say, will go at 5 o'clock, the G2 will go at 12 minutes past, but they'll be every 15 minutes, every 25 minutes. So basically the G1 will go at, say, 5 and 25 past. The G2 will go at 12 minutes past, and then 27 minutes past, and that kind of thing. Then in the evenings they'll go to one will go at 8 p.m, one will go at 8:25, and the next one will be at 8:50. So they're every 50 minutes then on that area. I do obviously need to upgrade these routes now because I've only just added them in this morning. Just before recording this video, and they are going to have to be all added up and sorted. Our next route, we have the W2, which is from, I believe it's a little bus plaza over here, down to Telegut. I have no idea how to pronounce that, to the square, and that one as well is going to be coming from the weekend. I need to upgrade these to add them into... There's a lot of stuff I need to do for these bus routes, and also just making sure we get the new depot in to actually put things on the new depot. But that's that route. We've got the S4, which is from this place over here as well, all the way down south over to UCD campus. No idea what that bus route is, but that is that. We've got the L25 over here because obviously, previously we've unlocked the east and we unlocked Sutton and Howlett. We also unlocked this little area over here. So even though bus routes terminated here before, we can now put the route there. And if we... I was going to say, there's a bus route that goes this way. There's a bus route that goes this way. So it kind of links them two together as well. So that's nice. We've also got the 38, which I believe is a new bus route that I added in. I don't know if it was last episode or between episodes. That is a route that I believe is running. I don't think it's running full time. I think it's only running on the weekends. Yeah. But that's one of the new routes as well. It kind of goes up a little bit further. I needed to add coverage to Mulhudart. And that was one of the routes I added there. Obviously, you know about the 42. We've had that previously. The 37... is another route I think I added last time as well. It's a full route. We needed to add this area over here. Yeah, so that one's fully operational. The L55, it's a little short bus route round here. And it basically starts here, goes around, terminates here, and goes back around. So I've just done that as a two-way, and it runs this way, pauses there till half past the hour, then goes back, and then it's got like so it has 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there, and it runs every hour. So only going to be one bus route that runs that. The 99, I think we added last time as well. I showed you all that. The 104. Now, where's the 104? Ah, yeah, it's up here. So it terminates this bus terminus over here, which I just realised it's. Oh, I thought it would go that way over. Either way, that bus route is running. It's the 104. It goes this way via the hospital and then over here. It's another one. I think it runs every hour or so. The 123, not the Vic Star, but it's the 123. It's from over here again, through the town centre and then down over to this area over here. Nice little route. We also have the 150, which is from city centre all the way down to over here. Another nice bus route. I don't know if the 220 is a new route or not. That's probably another new route. It is, yeah. So the 220, it's a hashtag because there's bus stops around here. We can't add them when we don't have the route, but that's the new bus route that. If I just look at the timetable, I think I started it to start today. So yeah, so the 220, edit the timetable, add on Monday, Tuesdays. That's now a full week route. It runs every day. It started off today, and we're just gonna sort that all out. Yeah, so that is perfect. So we've got the 220, which is a new route that starts as well. So that's going through all the new routes. The majority of them, if I have a look at the shifts, I reset both depots for tomorrow's bus times and assign all depots. We've got one missing on the Harristown, which makes sense because obviously we've had a bus route that a bus come off for. Well, we've had buses that had to be changed for scheduling. That one could technically go onto there. That one can then go on to. That one won't go onto there. That goes onto there. That one goes onto there. That's sorted. Obviously, then we've got Friday, Saturday, and all that. So, but there, we've got bus routes being recalled. We need to sort that one out. We need to sort out getting new buses, bus depots in. Well, a singular bus depot in, hopefully to run from Monday, so we can run all these new bus routes. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bus routes that we've got that are the full complete bus routes that we need to start running as soon as we can. They'll obviously run on the weekend, and they'll run out of this depot on the weekend. We will look at, obviously, I not only need to, well, remove all these bus stops, the hashtag names, I need to make sure all the turnaround routes are upgraded. The full new bus stops, the bus routes are upgraded to be on bus priority. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mad rush. A bit of a mad rush indeed. And obviously here we've got a lot of people coming to the depot here. There's hardly any service centre wait times. It is the start of the day, but it's pretty much stable throughout the day. We only really get busy when there's like an event in the city. But for a 5-minute wait time as a maximum wait time for being seen, I think it's a pretty decent. Well, I think it's a pretty decent time. We don't have any actual issues. The only do we have any issues? We've got enough free seats as an issue. Service centre wait time and friendliness is a 5-star and a 4-star. They're completely fine. I also remember that I have hired some more ticket inspectors. That some of these we need to get training again, just so we end up with obviously the experts all in to make sure that we end up more well, we need to get the ticket to fare dodgers. It's a big thing at the moment, fare dodging. It's like, if you've seen the news in the UK, fare dodging is always one of the big things that gets shown on the news. But yeah, it's one of those where it's just another way to get for us to make sure we get enough. Well, how many we getting? 30,000 a day on passenger fines. It's not as much as we get on tickets, but if the people just paid the tickets, we'd only be getting another probably 5,000 in a day rather than the 30,000 of tickets. So it is a bit wild. But anyway, depot time. I've paused the game. We're going to add a new depot. And if I'm right in thinking, it's this build in this area here is the Donnybrook garage. So we're going to basically stick it on there. And, oh, it's 200k. We don't have 200k. We'll have to wait to get 200k, but that's going to be where the garage is going to go. We also need to make sure we upgrade all of our brand new bus stops as well. I basically bring you back when we've got 200k so we can put that new bus route in. Or the bus depot in. And here we are. We're just about to hit midday. We have enough. We're going to get this new depot put in. Like I say, we're just stick it in the middle here because it's basically this whole building here. If you look on Google Maps in this area, there's actually a lot of the buses parked up here. Obviously, we do want to get it up to level 3 as soon as we can. But we're going to start hiring some staff while we're able to. And we do want to get these upgraded at some point. And at the moment, we've only got enough for 25 buses. So do 35 drivers for now. Obviously, we will have to get these trained up, but we're there. We've got it. We've got the new depot in. I actually need to name the depot now as well. So this will be the Donnybrook, if I can spell. That's the Donnybrook depot. I do actually know there's another depot between here and this one. I think it's around here. But for the time being, we're just going to add this depot in. We're probably going to end up adding this bus route onto it, the 11B, at some point. And I've gone through and upgraded all the bus stops. I've not upgraded all of the terminuses, but time being, we basically just want to keep focusing on this and upgrading them as we go along. There we go. So I want to get it up to level 3, because not only does it go from one to another, it helps with bus recharging and stuff. So obviously level 3, the depot offers charges 3 buses. We need that before we even start any buses on that depot. And like I say, the goal at the moment is to get that depot up and running for Monday, to hopefully have all these new buses running, these new bus routes running from Monday. That is the hope and the plan. But yeah, we'll do that. Why is the 2 buses stopped here? You're going to be on the 35. You're going to be on the 2. And are you out of service? So that makes sense then. That makes sense. The buses are starting to switch shifts. But yeah, there's nearly 80% of the people wanting to use public transport. If you have a look at obviously our numbers from statistics, we've started getting a growth in figures, definitely because obviously we've finished up that illness that we had last episode. We're hopefully going to hit this target today, which will be an amazing achievement to hit that target. We can now upgrade that, which only cost us 50 out of the full price. I don't know why, but it did. And that means we can start adding buses into that depot. Now, I actually realised something. We've been buying buses. I need to go into this depot to just get this custom paint colour. And then we can apply that paint colour to there. I did realise something. Bus fleet. We need to buy a bus. It costs us... Don't mind these. We're only doing the EVs buses. It costs us 50,400 to buy in 100 EV. Oh, we don't have EVs here. Okay. We could technically be buying... Let's go for the Solo. Do we have a Solo? We do. So it costs us 58,100. This one costs us 38,300. And then all we have to do is do the upgrades. Why have we been buying the brand new buses when we've got used buses we can purchase? It just didn't make sense to me. But for the time being, it would cost us... We need to get 50 under these, and it would cost us 500k to do that. We can obviously buy the one to start off with, and obviously we'd have to paint them and all that, but that makes sense anyway. But we now have the new... I believe it's S 0200. So S0200, and that is our first bus in here. Obviously, we do need to make sure that we're starting to train these up as well. So let me get all these trained up. I'll bring you back basically when we're starting to get more money coming in, and we want to make sure that these are all going to be minimum advanced again, as we would normally do. We weren't bothered about it last time when we built the other new depot, but right now we've got a goal of Monday is when we're setting all these out, and with that goal we've got to make sure that all these bus drivers and the depot and everything is going to be ready. And we are back, and we've just hit our target of carrying so many passengers in one day. I think it was over 500,000, 503,000 or something like that. And we basically got 400,000 for it. So I was able to buy, well, we've now got 10 buses of these single-decker buses, single short wheelbases. We've got them all lined up. We're going to get another 5 more of these. We're going to do the same split. We're going to do 15, 25, 60. So 15 single-deckers short wheelbase, 25 single-decker long wheelbase, and then 60 double-deckers. That is our kind of target for these kind of routes. So we're about to hit another one to get another 2. I don't think there's going to be any second hands. There is. So let's go straight ahead and buy this for 2033. Go ahead and buy this one for... I'm going to go 3440. It's going to accept it as well. So these come in. We obviously need to make sure that they're upgraded, because if they're not fully upgraded, we need to add the upgrades in. They need to get numbered up, which at the end of the day, they get numbered up the same way. And I think this will be 11. To 11. So they're done. And they need to send them to paint and get this one upgraded as well. The batteries and everything should get repaired without any issue. And yeah, you can see they're getting upgraded. Then they're going to get repaired and cleaned and all that. So there's nothing more we need to do about that. Like I say, we've got now, that'll be our 12th bus. We need 3 more of these. And I don't think there's any second hands, but we need 3 more. And then that's all the single deckers done. That's now been upgraded. As you can see, it's getting... That's the cleaning symbol. We're going to see it as then start... Because if you have a look at the technical conditions, they need 1, 2, 3 repairs. And then it needs to be charged up. It's not plugged in at the moment because it's not obviously in a state that it can be plugged in. But as soon as that is cleaned, you can see that one's steaming a little bit, so that needs a bit more cleaning. Now that's getting repaired. It's just automatic. It's automated over here. And if we have a look at our costs, there's no replacement part costs because there's nothing we need for replacement parts. It all gets replaced automatically. We're about to hit another one to be able to get another 2. I think is that enough to get another 2? We don't have any second hands, so we're able to do them like this. So it means we can save a little bit on the buses. We then obviously get a few buses here and there that are on the cheap. But we literally are one away from finishing up all our single deckers on here. And then we can move on to our long wheelbase single deck, because that's already fixed. So that's... No, that was not already fixed. That one is definitely already fixed. That one is getting cleaned, or is it already repaired? No, that one's already fixed and repaired. That one, yeah, and that's now just recharging, you can see. And then that one's getting repaired and fixed. So buying them secondhand is the best thing for us to do right now, if they're available, to save us a bit of money. It costs us just to get the repair done. Why are 2 of these running? Oh, they ended up just being on the same route at the same time, basically, or on the same stretch of road. But that's fine. Like I say, they end up getting repaired. We've got buses here that are back. So if you have a look in our main depot, is that number 3? No. When 2 and 3 is back, we'll send them off. What about here? These are still out. So as soon as the buses come back, we'll be able to, for the evening, we'll be able to send the next lot on to get repaired. I know if we just have a quick pause, let's have a look at the staff who are in here for ticket inspectors. We have some advanced, so let's progress these through to being better than advanced. These should get up to expert now. Our bus drivers over here, they're still in training till the early hours, so I don't think we'll be able to sort anything with them out today. That bus is now repaired. It's getting fixed. The tyres are a bit iffy, but they're good to go. And yeah, that's just how we go. Save a bit of money on buses, keep it going. Yeah, that's the plan. We just obviously have to keep an eye on our main depot for... They can go back. Once that is being repaired, what are oh no, it's being cleaned. Once that is cleaned, we can send that back as well, send them to repair. And we're good. And obviously, if you've got any, or to recalled, not repaired, we go in here. This needs a repair, so that's all we have to worry about now. Is the main depot, making sure they get repaired and all that. But yeah, I'll bring you back in the morning when we are pushing. Them 2 can now be sent out. I'll bring you back in the morning when we are pushing for more buses in the depot and all that. And yeah, we're just doing very, very well so far with the new depot, new buses, new bus routes. Keep on pushing. And we are back for the next day as all the buses are going out for their first shifts. I have been able to spend through yesterday, I don't think I mentioned, I've upgraded all of the bus stop turnaround points to make sure that they're fully upgraded so they can actually recharge at each terminus stop, which will be more beneficial to us than getting more buses on the route. Actually upgrading the bus routes, I've only done 1 so far, but they're going to be they are quite expensive compared to how much it's going to cost us for buses. And I just don't know how many buses we need for Sunday, for Monday coming up. So I might have to go around and move all the bus routes over to this new depot before the weekend. So obviously you can run on the weekend on this depot. We'll hopefully have more buses to be able to run on Monday from this depot for all the new buses. And we'll have to go from there as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that goes. But for the time being, like I say, we are 1 bus away from having all single-decker short wheelbases. If we look at our statistics for yesterday, we had 640,000. So just look at that straight line going up. I don't think it's going to continue going up, but it will be higher than that, obviously, for Monday, if we can get all these bus routes operational. For then, we're getting calls coming in left and right. We can't do anything for yous. We've been able to send all of our inspectors on for training. Some of these are still only to the advanced level, so they will need... oh no. The inspectors are all still in training. They all should then be experts from then. Might be the odd few that are just scraping by with a little few left they need to do. But that's good. We haven't been able to send the rest of our drivers in for training, but we have some advanced already, which is good. It's just the 5, 10, 13 novices we need to get trained up, which is okay. That is okay as well. Like I say, one more single-decker short bus, then we'll start getting long wheelbases. I'll bring you back when not only we've sent them all out for training, we have got that last single-decker. We're on the long wheelbase single-deckers, and we're probably going to have to expand the depot as well because we're pushing towards the 25, and then we're going to need to upgrade 110 for the 50. So, yeah, I'll bring you all back when... we're pushing on to that. And we are back. So I've been busy. We currently have the depot filled up. We currently have a look over here. We've got 15 minibuses, 10 solo buses. We need another 15 solo buses. And before that, we need to actually upgrade the depot and expand it. And we've literally just hit that mark now. So we can go ahead and go upgrade. Then if we go back into the depot, we now have more spaces for buses. So... big milestone right now. More depot. We need more drivers then, so I'm probably gonna have to hire some more, and then also get more buses and stuff. But yeah, we're slowly progressing. We're not even getting this depot up and running yet, and it's already maximizing what we have. And we're back for another day. Buses are going, people are complaining and buying tickets. I was able to actually get 3 buses out of each depot for repairs today. Obviously we've got Saturday and Sunday to get the rest of them done. That's going to be a bit of a sticky one when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, just because, well, all these new buses are going to be coming out of this main middle depot, and yeah, we just don't want that happening. But if we go to our new depot, we've got 29 buses so far, and I've just been buying new solo buses as and when I can, and sometimes we've been getting lucky with second hands. Like this one's a second hand one, you can tell because the amount of mileage on them. This one's got 214,000 miles on already, but it's good. The repairs are going through. Investment-wise, I think we spent £45 on bus parts for the main depot. Everything else just is covered. But yeah, we've been doing very well. Obviously, it's been going good. We did have that increase again in passenger numbers by another 7,000, which is not bad at all. But right now, like I say, we're on a Friday. Saturdays when these new bus routes come into action. And I need to start divvying up bus routes for this depot. We only have single-decker buses at the moment. We don't have any double-deckers, so they're going to be interesting to say the least. So hopefully we're able to sort that all out when we can. And yeah, like I say, we'll just keep pushing it forward. And we are back. I have shuffled up some bus routes for tomorrow, so they're all going to be on this depot. We're 2 short so far. But if we go over to Monday, we're a few more than 2 short. So, yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 plus 1. Yeah, there's 29 buses to do. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but in this depot, we now have the opportunity to purchase double-decker buses. So we're going to go straight into getting a double-decker, and hopefully you accept it. Amazing. So we're going to get a second one in as well. Get that lined up, get that purchased. Amazing. And make sure we hit the paint button. Make sure we get the numbered in. So this will be D. So, nice. So this is our first double decker of the bunch. This will be our second double decker of the bunch. We're good. So we've got all of our single deckers. Now we're on to the double deckers, which are probably the harder one. Well, the better ones to get for some of these routes that we've taken over. Obviously, need to stay in this depot actually to get these buses painted. But what I will do is I will show you some of these buses that we have in. Now, we've got everything in for the weekend, which is great. We've got the 9, the 120, the W2, the W4, the 9, the S2, the 11B, basically all the ones that are 150, all the ones that are south, and then this one little one over here as well, I believe as well, we've added on. But when it comes to Monday is where we're going to find it difficult. Obviously, things are these, getting straight on to being on double deckers. We're still 27 short. I think we've got all the bus drivers in. We've got all bus drivers sorted. I just need to get them trained up. But yeah, getting 27 buses over a weekend is going to be a big task. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get that done. I might use the trick of some of these loans, paying off some of these loans and getting another loan out. Hopefully they're more of a loan, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's just going to take a little bit of time to do. But for the time being, like I say, we're on to the double deckers. We've got all of these single deckers all sorted, all the double deckers sorted. We've got we've got staff in training. Yeah, we are absolutely amazing with it all. So we just need to keep an eye on, like I say, getting these new double deckers, getting the cheap ones, make sure we get the correct ones as well, and we're making sure that they're all going to be. Oh, you rejected the offer. Well, you gave us a cheaper bus to bid on, so that was better for us, and making sure they're all TTFI as well, because that wouldn't be good, would it? We're trying to assign a buses and they're just not getting assigned because, well, yeah, because they're not getting assigned because we've not numbered the buses up correctly. But we're doing well. We're doing very, very well with this all. And yeah, hopefully. Well, I don't know why these shifts are being cancelled. Some of the shifts get cancelled just because they can. I think it's because we've technically moved over some buses to, if we go to yesterday, so there's 3 buses there apparently didn't do and 2 buses there. I think it's casting them because we've shifted we've set the buses off to be fixed. Talking to buses getting fixed, we're gonna have to sort all that out tomorrow as well. So let me go here tomorrow, reset them all. Go here to tomorrow, reset them all. I should. They're all there. Yeah, this one. They're all there. Are they all back? I think they are. Double checking. They're all. That one needs to go back to TTFI. We'll set them all up once we've set them all on to being repaired. To being. We're going to send some back tomorrow. We'll see where we are. Go from there. But for the time being, we're sticking with what we're sticking with, and we're just going to keep pushing forward. And we are back. So buses are starting to come out of the new depot today. They are only single deckers and with the odd few double deckers, but it's good. We're good. We've actually been able to send all the buses on recall as well that needed to out of the first 2 depots. That's a bonus. If you have a look at statistics-wise, we've got up to 650,000 passengers yesterday. Money-wise, we had over 1 million in a day. So that is incredible. We look for Monday. We're a little bit off. We're a little bit off on Monday for buses. We're still 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 buses off, which we basically have to get through by... We have to hopefully get them Saturday, Sunday, and some on Monday, and hopefully get all the buses in. That's the hope, and that's the plan. We do have a climate action day on the Monday coming up as well, so that's going to be a big bonus for us. Complete so many shifts. We should get that by Monday, hopefully. We still have the shift cancellations coming up. I don't know why. Hopefully over the weekend it won't do that. We've got another demands for accommodation starting tomorrow. Okay, so that's going to be a big hit for us for buses, for income. So hopefully everything will be good for us. And like I say, we're doing as well as we can. Some of the staff here are still novices. We need to get them upgraded as soon as we can. Like I say, we're just getting through the days right now and getting through as much money as we can. Well, I say as much money as we can. We're trying to get as much money income as we can. And just constantly progressing as much as... Yeah, just keep progressing. This bus here is the shortest bus route we have. And it's getting absolutely rammed on a weekend. And it runs every hour. So it runs every hour. It takes half an hour one way, half an hour the other way, and it just gets absolutely packed. I don't know why. Look at it now. Actually, it's not getting that packed. But why have we got two buses here? Does it run one way and then run the other way? It does. That's okay. We're going to follow this bus going the opposite way and see if that gets packed. It's probably just, yeah, that's full. And then it starts divvying the, yeah. So that's going to end up being a double decker, even though it runs one every few hours. So that is just interesting altogether. But yeah, as soon as we start getting more double deckers, that's probably going to end up getting a double decker, even though it's one bus. And I think it's one bus during the week as well, so... If it's like that on a weekend, I wonder how it's going to be on a weekday. That's going to be an interesting one. I might have to do them both as terminuses and do them every half an hour. It literally is the shortest bus route it is. It goes down the road, round and up. Technically, you can drive from there to there as well, so it is what it is. But we've now got up to 84% of people wanting to use our public transport. And we can actually see tomorrow, when it is a accommodation day, how our service centre handles it. But we're now getting into the profits for the day. Like I say, we're starting to get double deckers in. We're gonna have to bring more double deckers in for tomorrow, and obviously definitely for for Monday. Sorry. That being said, I've not actually scheduled buses. So the new buses for the rest of the week, so I'm gonna have to get them scheduled as well. But yeah, I'll bring you back when we've got more buses in. We're just constantly going through. Well, hopefully we'll blitz through Saturday, get a load of money coming in. Blitz through Sunday, get a load more money coming in. Get all the buses in and go in, because we're only 6 away from having to expand this again, and that's going to cost us 210. So yeah, we're pushing our luck at the moment to try and get everything running for Monday all the time. Yeah, we'll see what we get to when we get to it for Monday. And we're back. We filled in the depot as it is at the moment, and we just need to go ahead and go to the pay 210 and upgrade it to the maximum. So now we've got more space for more buses. So we've got 10 double deckers so far. We need a lot more. We're getting there at the end. We're slowly going down on the amount of buses we need. There's been no second-hand ones for a while now, but we're getting to the end of Saturday, and we're actually somewhat on the way to getting to where we need to get to. And we're back. We're coming up to the end of Sunday, and if we have a look at the schedule for tomorrow, we're 6 buses short at the moment for the schedule for Sunday. We've been able to get up to 23 double-deckers. So we've got 63 buses in total in this depot, and it's going to be an absolute mess tomorrow. with hopefully getting 6 buses by, well, 2 o'clock. We're going to be busy. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Not to mention that I've also got, obviously, repairs to do in this main depot. Let me get all them underway before we even think about ending the episode. But it has been probably a very long episode today. Now, like I say, it's been episode 100. So thank you so much for everyone enjoying the series, following along with from Blackpool to Manchester to London to now Dublin. As we continue to grow and everything, hopefully you all do enjoy these videos. If you do, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified every time a new video goes live. New feature, swipe across on the comment section if you're on mobile and hit that hype button to hype the video, which is absolutely amazing if you do so as well. It's a new feature. I don't know if you can hype on desktop, but definitely hype if you're watching on mobile. And let me know if there's any other games you'd like to see me do, because obviously I try and be a bit varied with games. We do the first look videos, we do obviously City Bus Manager videos, and we do a few other videos here and there as well. So if there is any other videos you'd like to see or any other games, let me know. Maybe we can bring them out for the new year and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time for the next video.